it's Denise with Wondubar Crafts. Today I'm back to try and do a few little things so that I can finish up this beekeeper's journal. I want to kind of show you guys a few things that I have done off camera. This is part of the beekeeper kit. It was a small little like booklet insert on beekeeping. So what I did was took a file folder and just made like a cover for it, a signature cover, so that it has a pocket here and then a pocket here. I stamped inside here some nice big, I don't know if you can see it, nice big bee. Same thing on the other side, the little side pockets, and then back here has 3 little tucks, so you can put some tags and stuff like that in there. And then I don't know if I showed you guys this last time on the last video. It also came with a mini book. So I decorated a coffee stained envelope that I had gotten from Selena at Amore Fabriques. And so I just decorated the envelope on the outside and then the flap. And this is the little booklet that comes inside. I just sewed it together with just 3-hole stitch and put a little strawberry charm on there. And then the ends also have little flaps in here with some tags. So I did that off camera. So today what I want to do is just a couple more things. I have just this one last little card. There's a tons of other little cards that will go inside a zipper bag that I still have to make, but I'm also going to make, I'm going to show you guys how I make my pen holders, because this journal will come with a nice decorative pen, and we're going to decorate this so it matches the zipper bag. So let's go ahead and get started. I just want to do a little something. Actually, let's get started with the pen cover because we may need to let it dry a little bit. So normally what I do with my pens are I measure them to find out how thick they are. This one is about 1/2 inch. So I add 2 inches to it, so that way when it sits in the pouch and the pouch end is glued or sewed down, it has space in there to expand for the pen itself. So I added 2 inches, so this is 2.5 inches wide. And then I take the length of the pen and I add 1 inch. And this pen is 5.5 inches, so I cut this 6.5. And then I wanted to make sure that when I clip it in there, you have some of the top of the pen extending and it's under the clip securely. So I just measure it. What I do is once I have this piece cut, I just measure, kind of eyeball it, and then cut that flat piece off. So when I make the zipper pouch, it will have these 2 fabrics. The blue jean fabric, which is also on the cover as the outer pouch, and then this will line the inside of it with the pretty strawberries. I thought that was pretty. So I kind of want to do the same thing with the pen holder. So this fabric will be lined on the inside, just like the zipper pouch, and then the blue jean fabric will be on the outer portion here. So let's see what we have here. So I need to make sure I have a piece thick enough to cover it, and I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah, because I think I cut this 3 inches wide. So let's cut off a piece here. Make sure I cut my end piece off down there. Alright, and it's pretty simple to make these. They're not hard at all. Over there, my scrap bin. And normally the time-consuming part is just letting the glue dry, because I was making these before with the Fabri-Tac glue, But the problem with Fabri-Tac is, although it's great for fabrics, sometimes when it dries, it makes it leaves like a wet spot in the fabric. So what I'm going to do is I am going to try and use this Scotch Create just enough to tack it down, and then I'm going to sew around the edges, and then when I sew the flap up, it'll stay in place, no problem. So, or shouldn't have any problems with it. So you just lay some glue down on the folder, and you can use cardstock if you want, or whatever you like. I just happen to have some leftover folder from doing the file folder cover for that signature, so I wanted to use it up a little bit. So even that out a little bit. And we just want to put enough to tack it down a little bit, so when I sew it, it'll stay down. Little corner there. But I want to make sure that I let the glue dry before I use my machine, because otherwise this kind of glue will gum up your needle. And we don't want to do that. Make sure my little edges here are all tacked down. There we go. Alright, and then we should be able to just trim off the edge. Like I said, they're very simple, very easy to make. But very pretty. Nice little place to keep your pen with your journal. Of course, this journal will come with a decorative box. That's kind of my thing. But it's a great place to store it. I mean, even if you don't want to store the journal in the box, you know, the box serves as storage, so you can keep things in there until you're ready to put them in your journal or whatever. So, alright, so that's that side done. And let's see, that's going to be the inside there. And then I kind of want to, I'd love to put this on here so that the fringe is right on that edge, just like that. Make a nice little fringe there. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I don't know though, because I kind of like having that pattern as well. I mean, I could put some eyelet lace there too, so yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So, I'll lay my glue down. Make sure I get those edges. And then, after I get this one done, I'm going to start working on the Martha journal with the Martha Digital. I don't know if it'll be called Martha or not, but the journal itself, it may. I don't know. I don't know yet. And then I'm also going to work on I think a fall digital. Oh, no, I don't want to go that way. I need it to go this way, Denise. There we go. And then I might do, I was thinking I'd really like to do a farmhouse journal, like a cookbook style farmhouse journal. I haven't done a cookbook one in a while. I think that would be fun. All right. So come on. There's glue on there. Sticking to my scissors. How is everyone? Good, I hope. Yeah, I woke up at like 4 o'clock this morning with a screaming headache. And I don't know if it's sinus or if it's just allergy or if it's because, that's a nice piece, I'll keep that, my scrap in. If it, or what it is, man. I got up and I took some Claritin, that didn't work. I took some Advil, that still hasn't kicked in yet, or it should have kicked in a long time ago, but it hasn't. So, alright, let's see. Let's see if I can find some eyelet lace or a little something to decorate that little edge there. I think I want something lacy. So, let's see. Oh, nice little piece here. That'll be nice. Right there. What do you think? There. And I want to put something up at the top. What to do, what to do. Okay. Do I want... See, I don't want 2 different colors of lace, though. I could put a nice little lacy trim over the top of that. I don't know if I like that. You know what? Where is that piece, you know? That might work. If I take and I'll have to cut that down, but let's see. I could just put a little strip of that on the top and have that nice little fringe up there. I think that would be pretty. Or should I put a smaller piece of eyelet lace there? I don't know, I kind of like this longer piece here. But I don't like it with that as much. Kind of like that. There we go. We'll just do something like that. Kind of box in that color so that it's just not bloop. Here it is. Okay, we can do that. All right, let's see. looked good for a second. Decided it wants to. Let's see. I think what I might want to do. Flip that over to protect that edge. Like so, and then the edges, I can fringe them a little bit, I think. Like that instead. Well, maybe. There we go. There we go. And then we'll sew that over the top. Like so. Oh, like so. Other way, Denise. But, let's see, I think that piece isn't quite even. So, and then that piece there. So, let me go run this under the sewing machine. This should be dry enough by now. It won't gum it up, and I'll be right back. Okay, I got the little pouch sewn together. This little thread here. Essentially all I did was sewed the eyelet lace and that little top on there, and then just came down the sides. That's all I did. But as you can see, it's wide enough to hold the pen, and you could actually put a bigger pen or even a pencil in there if you wanted. So, but if you wanted it smaller, you could come in probably, you could, instead of cutting it 2 inches additional, cut it maybe like an inch additional. And take off another inch off the side if you wanted to. But I kind of like having it a little bit thicker in case you know, over time you want to put another pen in there, or a bigger pen, or a pen and pencil in there. So, and I have this cute little charm. I had some charms made for this particular journal. And it says, "Save the bees." I thought those were cute. So, get a little ball pen here and hook it on there. Okay, and we'll just hook it right in there, I think. And it says, "Save the bees." Okay, so there's the pen case done for it. And I thought, well, that one will probably be a little bit short, so, and I haven't been on for a while. And I know I miss you guys. I hope you guys miss me. So I thought, well, we could do a little something. I backed this with an avocado dyed index card. So it would have some journaling space on the back there. And I thought, well, I could decorate it a little bit. Do a little something with it. It's got a lot of pink in it already, huh? And so I'll just do a little something on a little sparkle on there. How's that? Just leave it like that. Yeah. Kind of like that. Simple and easy. Put this one back. And let's see, hopefully this glue will come out. Haven't used it in a bit. Ooh, come on. What's great about these pens is sometimes you can get that excess glue out. There we go. Sorry, that is my Uber-Duber. She is out having puppy dreams, I guess. I think she's running after the rabbit or something. I don't know. She's doing something down there. This summer's been a hot one for them. So, there we go. Pretty simple. Let's see. I think I have a stamp, a vintage stamp somewhere. Hold on. Okay, let's see. Stamps I have in here. My son today, actually, he sometimes gets some really cool stamps on, because he collects players cards or something like that, like magic cards or something. And I like that green, kind of matches there. And sometimes he'll get stuff internationally, so I tell him, don't throw those away. And today he got some from Russia, which I thought was kind of cool. Alright, stamps I got from Amore Fabriques. Alright, let's see. I kind of like that one. That guy looks kind of grumpy. Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with that one. I'll glue that one on there. It's a Thomas Jefferson 1-cent stamp. It's been used. It doesn't have the stamp over it, but it has been used too. I need to find a little box to put my stamps in, I think. Too much, just enough so because that way I can still lay flat and journal on it. Alright, so I think, let's see, so we did showed you guys how I make my little pen covers. They're very, very simple, very easy, and just did a little mailing card. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to finish up by doing the zipper pouch to go with the journal, and then sewing in the signatures, which you guys have seen me do a couple times before. So, and I'm kind of eager to get this done and get it get it off my craft table so I can move on to the next project. So I guess the next time we'll see you guys, I'll be doing a flip through of the Summertime Beekeeper's Journal that I did for a design team project for Seneca Pond Crafts. So, until next time, guys, hugs, loves, and plenty of blessings. Bye-bye.